Hi everyone, this is Miss Chrisman, and today in Word Study On Demand, we're going to keep working on using the strategy of knowing your heart words so that you can read any book that you want to. Your heart words are going to help you so much that even if there are like long, tricky words in your books that you're not quite sure about, if you know your heart words, they'll help you figure out some of those tricky words. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. Today, we're going to get to make a game that you can play with somebody in your family, or you can even play it by yourself. Practice reading your heart words. I'm going to show you how to make the game and then how to play the game. To get ready to do that, you are going to need some white paper, maybe like 2 pieces or 3 pieces of white paper, and you're going to need a pencil. It's important that you write in a pencil or something that you can't see through to the other side, because if you write these in marker and you can see through on the other side of the paper, it's not going to work. So go grab a piece of paper, like 2 pieces of paper or 3 pieces of paper, and a pencil. And you need a pair of scissors. Make sure you ask somebody in your family first to make sure it's okay for you to use those scissors. Then once you get your materials, come right back and we'll get started. So I have my materials now and I'm ready to get started. I have a pen that doesn't go through to the other side of the paper. I have a pair of scissors and I have my paper. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my paper like this and I'm going to fold it in half just so that I have a line down the middle. You do the same thing now. Then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut on that line right there. Now, I had 2 pieces of paper there, so I have like 4 rectangles of paper. The next thing I want you to do, I want you to take that rectangle and fold it in half again, so then there's another line. And then I want you to cut on that line. And then you're going to cut it one more time so that in the end you have a lot of little pieces that look like this. Okay? I'm going to finish cutting now and you finish cutting up your papers now. If you feel like you need a little bit of extra time, you can pause the video. Now the next thing I'm going to do with these, I'm going to get my list of heart words and I'm going to pick some words that I want to practice reading. So especially if there have been heart words that you felt like you got stuck on or they were tricky for you, those are the ones that you should write down for this game. So if you know how to read the word the, that's not a heart word that you should pick for today. You should pick a heart word that feels like it's a tricky one for you. So I'm going to start with the list of heart words like the second list we looked at yesterday. And every word that we write, we're going to write it 2 times on 2 pieces of paper. So I'm going to start with the word said. S-A-I-D. If you want to work on the same words that I am, you definitely can. So I have the word said. Now I'm going to write it one more time. S-A-I-D. Okay. Now I'm going to pick another word to write 2 times. Next on the list, me. M-E. M-E. The next word on the list is he. H-E. H-E. She. S-H-E. S-H-E. R. A-R-E-R. A-R-E-R. Do. Do. No. No. And I'm going to put this list in a link at the bottom. So if you want to just go to that list and you want to write these words down on your own, you can do that and then come back to see what we're going to do next. Okay, so now I have all of my cards ready. Here's what I'm going to do next. And this is what you should do if you want to play by yourself or if you want to play with somebody in your family. First, you're going to mix them all up so you don't know which words are which, okay? Then, you're going to put the words down so that you can't see them. And if you're playing by yourself, then you don't, of course, have to take turns. But if you're playing with somebody in your family, then first you'll get a turn, then the next person will get a turn, then you'll get a turn again, then whoever you're playing with. So this is what happens when it's your turn. I have all the cards out like this. And I'm going to flip 2 of them over. And when I flip them over, I'm going to read them. So that's the word R. I'll turn it this way so it's easy to see. And that's the word yes. Is yes and R a match for this game? No. So I'm going to flip them back over. But now I know that R is here and yes is here. So if I'm playing by myself, then I can flip 2 more. That's the word he. That's the word said. Whoops. Those aren't a match either, but now I know R is over here. Yes is there. Said. Okay. I'm going to flip this one. Said. Now I know there's another said somewhere right over here. So now I flip said and said. I have a match. So I get to keep these because I could read them and I got a match. Let's see if we can get another match. Do. She. That's not a match. But even when I'm not getting a match, I'm still getting practice reading those words. That's all I'm going to show you for right now because I want to give you time to go play the game that we just made and have fun with your family or just by yourself, either one. But I can't wait to hear about the game, and I hope it's helpful for you to practice your heart words. Come back tomorrow because I'm going to show you another awesome way to practice your heart words, especially the ones that feel like they're tricky for you. I'll see you tomorrow.